welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another awesome PVC diorama, and this time it is classic Batman, so I know you can't tell through that glare.
Man.
But it is actually blue and gray classic Batman. Ooh, what is that? Is that bats?
I think it's bats, yeah.
On that little
Like
stalactite?
Mite.
Yeah, mite trip. Yeah, mite. Mite off the floor. Mite off the floor, tight off the ceiling. Anyway, had to do a little science trick there. But anyway, yeah, stalagmite right there with the bats on it. Very cool. Let's go ahead and turn it around because you can't really get a good look with all the glare. There you go. That's what he's going to look like. Of course, it's like a little bit of what it looks like because I don't see the bats.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
But it looks really cool. I'm not even sure he's in the exact same stance. But it's very, very similar. The artwork on the back is super cool. And then they have the black and gray Batman right there with the gold around here, which we've seen a lot recently. Very cool. And so it gives you a little, background in case you have no clue who Batman is.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. We want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending this Batman to us for free to share with you today. It sure will be a cool thing to add into our PVC diorama collection. So there he is. He looks like a big one. He barely fits in the studio. So we'll see when we get him out of the box his actual size and let you look at all the awesome details. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And there's classic Batman. This looks really cool. Of course, I'm not sure you could tell in the box. Probably not. How cool his cape was in the back. How much he was in motion. So, looking at the back of the box, he is pretty much from that angle, minus the bats, kind of look the same.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a photograph. That's what I was trying to say. It wasn't like an actual photograph of the PVC diorama. So, I love the addition of the bats to the stalagmite right there.
Yeah, that is a cool...
That's so cool.
And I'm assuming, you can't... That's kind of really the only point of reference. And, of course, you probably like... What cave doesn't have bats? But I'm kind of assuming that maybe this is inside the bat cave, maybe.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Maybe he's training. I'm assuming that no one has
maybe
snuck into the...
hanging out with his own
cave,
kind. But anyway, let's take a look at this Batman. Look at his facial sculpt. Whoa, he's got that chiseled jaw, which always makes me think Batman, Very serious expression. And his furrowed brow. He is very much thinking about his next move. I like how they got the karate cha right there. There's the little spikes. He's got the yellow belt. I'm trying to see. There you go. You can get a better look at it like that. And there's some other stalagmites. This one, which is sticking up, his cape is kind of like brushing over it. You can see like that in the background. And so there's a couple others of those. Let's take a look at this cape.
Yeah, I really
in detail.
like the cape, the way they sculpted the cape.
Yeah, and look at this. Look at the nice little folds right here. It makes it look so realistic. As well as the back, how it's kind of folded over. That's really neat. I don't know that I've seen one with this much detail in the fold and the flap over. And then the back. And I like how it does the whoosh. So that is really cool. Let's take a look at these bats. So the bats are, I wouldn't mess with them too much. They're a little bit wiggly. But yeah, they are so cool. And they got little red eyes. So there's 3 of them kind of flying, and you can see this one right here. And he has his, I forgot to show, he's got his Batarang in this hand. Very cool. He's gripped on, and looks like he's getting ready to throw it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of in the discus position.
Yeah. I'm guessing maybe he, if this is the Batcave, I'm assuming he's training or something.
Yeah, and I like the detail on all the cave floor, which is really cool. If you've ever been to the caverns, any kind of caverns like that, where you can walk through and see these, it's absolutely amazing. Very cool, and so I like the details on that base, because that's really like no other base. Usually it's like a street.
Right. Yeah.
I
don't think we've had.
Cave or
like a cave, cave floor kind of thing. But yeah, I really like this one just because this is kind of the Batman that I grew up with. The blue and the gray.
He lived next door, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He was in my neighborhood.
I'd hang out in the caves with the bats.
And then the one thing I like is, you know, each artist has their own interpretation, but like if you look at the cowl, like some give him like long horns or ears, whatever they want to call it. Some are like just barely little bumps. But I do like the longer version that makes him, I don't know, just to me look cooler.
I don't know if I showed off his bat symbol on his chest. Look at that, very cool. I do like the blue and gray Batman because, you know, I'm not that much younger than you. And so this is the one that I remember as well. So we want to say another great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. It sure has been fun taking a look at classic Batman. And I'm loving the little bats on there. That's my favorite.
That is a nice little detail.
Little extra detail other than actually on Batman.
Right.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.